Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and today's time for a new weekend league recap. And we have 4 new players in the team. We change 85 Blanc, who was brilliant on the midfield, to his 91 center back version. And we also have Neuer in the goal. And we need, of course, a new midfielder, so we bought Ballack here, the German icon. And also we changed Nedved to Neymar, simply because Neymar was cheaper and we needed coins to buy Ballack on the midfield. And in the game the team looks like this. We have a 4-2-3-1 with Gullit as the cam, Mbappé to the left side, Neymar to the right side, and then Vieira, Ballack on the midfield. And of course no surprises in the defense. And instructions here, they are pretty simple. I prefer it simple, just get in behind for the striker, stay forward for the cam, and stay at the back for the CDMs and for our wingbacks here. And also we're going to take a look here at the instructions, actually the tactics I should say. We have press after possession loss, which might change now after the patch, because this will be much more exhausting playing this type of pressure after the patch, which is coming I think by the end of this week. So this might change, but for now this works very nicely here with the 6 in depth, 6 in width. We increased the width a little bit because sometimes I felt like the team got too narrow and that space opened up on the wings, and that is why I played a little bit wider now. And also in the attack just balanced 5-5. And also the plan B formation, we have the diamond here. I'm back with the diamond once again. It is the ultimate weekend league formation after all. And here also we have a midfield of towers, Gullit, Vieira, Ballack. I mean, just look at this presence here on the midfield. And then we have tactics here, a bit higher defensive line since it's the attacking choice. And also we play fast build-up, trying it this weekend, but I don't like fast build-up, and especially not in delay. I will go back to balance because I simply can't play fast build-up. And let's talk about the players, the new players. We have Blanc here, probably one of the top 3 center backs in the game. His presence is insane. He is so tall, and I think he has the longest legs in the game. He was absolutely fantastic for me this weekend. And also we have Ballack, who actually was a bit of a disappointment. I mean, he should be the, let's say, the attacking one of him and Vieira in this duo on the midfield, but 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He has amazing stats in the attack, but he feels so heavy on the ball. And I think it's because of his agility, which is very low in this midfield. Vieira and Ballack, it is sometimes it feels a bit too slow and too unflexible, and that is a problem for me because I prefer to have some variation on the midfield with maybe one more faster technical and one more of an anchor. And I feel like Vieira and Ballack are simply two similar player types, and I didn't like this combination actually. But time for the gameplay, and this was an extremely scrappy weekend. I played very poor, it was hard to combine. We had this qualifier with the weekend league, 2 very different gameplays, and you have to play a bit different in these 2 modes. But yes, this was I think game number 12. And this is a nice defensive sequence. We're just cutting off the angle with Blanc and using the secondary man pressure with Vieira and trapping the opponent in this way. And from this nice defense, we will actually lose the ball but win it back quickly with the press after possession loss. And Neymar, here you can see he is so agile, and also sometimes, of course, a bit lucky with scoring the first one here. But from the kickoff, I will see something that will make me very surprised, and it's really not much I can do here. He will get the chance of finding Cristiano, and from this angle, let's take a look once again. He has his back towards the goal. He's standing still, 180 degrees, but still he manages to find a perfect finish. And I really hope that they patch this, because there's really not much you can do here. It's completely illogical shooting from this position and then also scoring. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but we will also get a bit lucky after this. He makes a nice assist here. He probably pressed wrong and then this happens. I felt very lucky here and leading 2-1. But I will also miss a huge chance here. This is some fantastic movement here. He's moving his goalkeeper. We have an open net, but then I make one extra touch and a completely missed time finish here. I should of course just went for a normal finesse without the timing because that was an open net. But instead he scores 2-2 and I was like a dolphin in this game. My half of my brain was just sleeping. You see here I have to try to activate a center back and cover the near post, but instead I'm just sleeping with Balak and we will get punished for this. It's 2-2 and this opponent also, he was very effective. He will score one more here. I was perhaps underestimating Kante here. He scores from distance. Perhaps we could have applied more pressure here, but it is 3-2 and still much left to play for. But here we're gonna lose the possession, and this is a very fast run here from Richard Leeson. Unstoppable, but we have Neuer in the goal. But this guy, he was a phenomenon from corners, and this time we're gonna cover the near post. We're not gonna make the same mistake, but he will still score, like I said, a corner phenomenon, this opponent. And after this it will kind of go south. This is a huge mistake on the midfield from Vieira. You can never make this kind of mistake in your build-up, and of course we will get punished. He scores here with Lucas, and well, I just felt helpless here. He scores a corner hat-trick, 6-2. And in this position you can either choose to resign, rage quit, go and cry, or take a cold shower. I don't know, but I just decided that I won't give up, and this was a good choice because this game was really crazy and it is far from over here. From kickoff we're scoring 3-6 and great pressure here, winning the ball up high, and we have Alexandro here with our attacking fullbacks. Near post finish, we see the goalkeeper movement and we have the contact in this game, 6-4. And after this we're gonna go with all our attacking tactics activated except for hug the sideline, since that is more for possession play. And yes, 6-5. We're scoring 3 quick goals and this is game on. You can also see that here that we have our ultra attacking tactic. I call it the big Christmas tree here, the 3-4-3. And we will chase here after this because of course our opponent will panic. He will try to waste time. I would have done exactly the same if I was about to bottle a 4-goal lead towards the end of the game. So yes, of course he was going to panic, but he will lose possession here and we will get one last chance in the game. A possible crazy comeback, but then you can see here that the game starts to lag, and that was well, the story of my weekend leagues. The lag just simply ruins your rhythm and ruins a lot of your combinations in the attack, and after this we didn't manage to make anything out of this last attack, and the comeback was very close, but we lost here our first game. And as you know, we need to score well, we need to score at least 27 wins in order to get maximum ranking points towards the qualification for the World Cup. And here, a big mistake that I always do, not always but very often, I press X here, trying to pass this ball out instead of just pressing the circle, clearing it away. It happens so many times, losing possession in the box due to this, and the opponent almost always score. That is something that well, you have to think about, that try to clear it as much as possible. Just press the circle instead of trying to keep possession in the box. Well, he will score the first one, and this time it's not much we can do. Neuer here with a big howler, and we have a 2-goal deficit. And after this we will get this corner here, and we're trying here the manual version, trying to aim for Cristiano, but instead it's Blanc here with the AI scoring fantastic. We just say thank you to the computer, and we have 2-1. And here we're losing possession with Neymar, and this is very unfortunate, but that is just sometimes happening in FIFA, and he scores 3-1 with one of the most overpowered players in FIFA 19, Adrien Rabiot. But it's a long time left in the game, and Vera here on the patience on the midfield, just twisting and turning, waiting for the right timing to find this entry into the box, and we find it, and Ronaldo here gets a tackle. It's a clear foul, and we're using here high power in the middle, scoring 3-2. And then in the second half, we're actually going to change here to our attacking formation, the diamond, 4-1-2-1-2, and here Gullit finds Neymar, and this is, well, a bit lucky for us. Harsh decision from Mehmet Yildiz, but we just take it, and Ronaldo shows no mercy. We have a 3-3, and after this we're gonna have maximum focus from the kickoff, and this is something that is so important. Never lose your focus after scoring. We're seeing a lot of kickoff goals in FIFA, and many of them counts just because you switch off after scoring a goal. And here we just kept maximum focus, and Vieira just cutting off this passing lane, and we have this deadly triangle with the diamond with this counterattack, and Mbappé is fantastic hitting the post, but CR7 on the rebound, and we have 4-3. And then here we're gonna see some nice defense here from Walker. We see this run and we have to react. You can see just switching fast and trying to take a few steps backwards. Fantastic defense here from Walker. And after this we will find a GG in this game. It's a nice open up fake shot, lofted cross with L1 and Mbappé far post, and that was also the final score in this game. But then we have this very interesting game versus Ricardinho, which will go down to history, and you will see why. It is a nice team, and he will also get the first goal, and this is just terrible defense. I'm not sure what I was doing, if I was having a stroke or something during this attack. I'm just, you can see, just no structure in the defense, and what is this positioning from Alexandro? He's just standing and watching instead of covering this space, and he will just say thank you and score this first goal with Messi. And after this we're actually gonna find some nice attacking combinations, one touch here to Mbappé, and I also realized, okay, Mbappé is on the right wing. Well, I'm still unbalanced, I have to change my game plan to defense, even the 4-2-3-1, and this gave result very quickly. We have Gullit here in his cam position, finding here the deep pass, and we're seeing this goalkeeper movement. He runs out and we just chip it 2-1. But Gullit was not done here. He's gonna get one more great chance, and this is a fantastic one-touch pass. And look at this, Giovinco spin. He buys the sausage, and we have open net, but he misses it with his 5-star weak foot. But still a 2-1 lead against this good opponent, but we will get crushed on the counterattacks. And here with Blanc we have to try to stay more central. We are defending 2 against 1. You can never be this aggressive, then you have to try to be more in a central position, and he will punish this nice timed finish, and we were actually in trouble in this game. He completely destroyed us on the counterattacks. We're playing here attacking fullbacks and staying here with our 2 center backs, and once again we get punished for this. He was very fast in this position, and Ballack here with the foul, and that is a clear penalty kick. Nothing to discuss for the German, and Suarez here with the penalty kick, shooting to the left side, and he is in the lead. And after this we will get a great chance here. It's a nice attack, playing it around his box here, having nice patience, finding Gullit, and just a slightly missed time finish. Otherwise this would be the equalizer. And we will get some more nice chances. We have a good period here in the game, even though we are trailing. You can see here Blanc, that is what I'm saying, he has one of the longest legs in the game. We're fighting Neymar, but this is a terrible touch. I'm not sure why he did this, Neymar, and that is an easy catch for De Gea. And yes, once again, attacking fullbacks, they are not in the position. Sometimes it really punishes you to play this attacking tactics, and in the upcoming weekend league I will be much more cautious with playing my fullbacks that attacking. And after this we just simply collapsed. He will score 5-2, and it's just gonna get worse and worse after this. We simply gave up here. We're just giving the ball away to Mbappé, and this guy, he was really good at finishing, always hit the green bar and scored these timed finishes. And yes, 7-2. And this goes down in history. Like I said, I think this is my biggest defeat in Weekend League ever. But yes, at least in FIFA 19, but that is FIFA sometimes, and this guy, after all, he deserved this victory. We made a big tactical mistake to play attacking fullbacks versus his very strong counter-attacking gameplay. But here we have this next game, and this was the game for Elite 1. Because we had one more loss, so we were on 3 losses, and I need, like I said, 27 wins, and this was the game to get this. And new day, we're playing here on Monday. We had an extended weekend league, and here I just played completely different, just with so much more patience and being much more cautious in the defense also here. Great positioning from Ferdinand, applying pressure and cutting off the passing lanes at the same time. But this guy was very good here. Great dribbling with Willian, and we were completely gone here. But Blanc makes a fantastic auto block. And after this we will change here actually to attacking fullbacks. We started this game the first half with having our fullbacks in the defense, but I just didn't create enough chances. Sometimes you need to make well, you need to have the courage sometimes, and Balak here, great strike, but hits the crossbar. But we will continue to create chances, and this time we will find the net. One touch time finesse with Mbappé, perfectly striked. I hate these ones, but they are in the game and you have to use this mechanism, and that is the first goal. And we have a great period here finding Neymar, nice skill moves here, Elastico, firing it back to Cristiano, but he blocks this twice, and he is still in the game. But then we make a terrible mistake, and he gets this chance. Martial, he shoots, but we get saved by Neuer this time, and I thought, okay, finally I get lucky against this guy from Denmark, but no, Neuer is gonna fail me this time. He scores 1-1 in this tight game. Like I said, this guy was very good, the game for Elite 1. And Neuer, after this, he will repair his mistake, and he shows here why I'm using him, because he has so good kicking. Just look at this, just look at this pass. It's like this was Pirlo making this pass. Finding Mbappé, La Croqueta, nice skill move, finding it into the middle. Gullit, near post finish, and that is GG for 27 wins. A very scrappy weekend, but at least we made it to the minimum requirements and to the 10 ranking points towards the global series. And we have some stats here also. We had 10 rage quits and we scored 101 goals. It's 3.37 per game, but our defense this weekend was really poor, conceding 43. I have to try to change that next week, and that is 1.43 per game. I mean, in FIFA 18 I had less goals conceded, and that game was easier to score goals. So yes, I have to try to change this, and also of course it was for the games last year. So yes, next week we will try to cement the defense be a little bit more cautious how we're using our wingbacks, and hopefully we can improve our result next week. But that is it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, make sure to drop a like. Thank you so much for watching, as always, until next time.